miracle has a cost, and every story has more than one side. Creating a homeland for one people meant another people lost their homeland. The joy of those arriving was a sharp contrast to the pain of those leaving. The war that followed the Declaration of Independence redrew the map not with ink, but with fire and fear. Villages that had been there for centuries were emptied, some wiped out completely. 700,000 Palestinian families were torn from their homes, their lands, their lives. They became scattered. They were pushed into refugee camps in Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, Gaza, and the West Bank, waiting for a return that never came. They turned to dust. They became exiles. They became nobodies. An identity stuck in time, defined by what was missing. The West, watching from afar, used cold, clean words. They called it population transfer, territorial reorganization. But for Palestinians, the experience had a gut-wrenching name, a name that still echoes in every family today. They called it Nakba, the catastrophe. It wasn't just one event, but the start of a never-ending process of being moved and losing things. And under the dust of that first silence, under the weight of clashing stories, a wound was born, an open wound in the shared memory of a people that never healed. To understand the root of a conflict, it's not enough to just look at maps or agreements. You have to look inside the mind. Social psychology gives us a powerful way to do this, explaining how our surroundings shape how we act in deep and lasting ways. When a whole generation, and then another, and another, grows up under the constant shadow of a siege, something big changes. Violence in this situation stops being a careful choice among many options. It becomes a first reaction, almost an instinct to survive, forged in the fire of constant hardship. Shared trauma is a wound that won't heal. It doesn't just destroy buildings, streets, and roads. Its deepest damage is invisible. It destroys the feeling of a future. Hope, which is what drives human progress, becomes an impossible luxury. When the future is only filled with uncertainty and loss, the ability to dream, to plan, to build a life beyond tomorrow simply disappears. The future stops being a promise and just becomes another threat. Think about it. A child born in Gaza or in any constant conflict zone inherits not just their parents' DNA, but also the weight of their painful memories.